Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just I'm playing Dark Souls 3, the weapon playthroughs. Last episode we did, I think, the Deacons of the Deep and then the Abyss, which is also. And in this episode we're going to go into the Catacombs of Carthus. But I first want to try to show something off, which is kind of weird. So whenever I do my attacks with my Scythe, let's go and just go and do normal attacks, and then one heavy, another heavy. No? Of course it's not going to happen right now. So off camera I was doing this for a bit, just because I felt like it. And then at a certain point my cape would like start glitching through my body, and then I would be able to like turn, like do twirlies around, and then the cape would, there we go, now the cape is stuck in my body. And then I twirl around a little bit and the cape is gone again. It's weird. And it's funny, and I like it. That's why I showed it. Let's go into the Catacombs of Carthus. It's time to go and just fly through the Catacombs probably. I don't really need anything in there that I can think of. Except for, of course, the stuff that is at the Smoldering Lake. I'm probably going to be using the normal scythe the most in this entire playthrough, because I'm going to have to wait until I'm done with Iristil Dungeon before I can even farm for it. Well, before I am going to farm for the other ones. Also, this is a new session, so yeah, I think I'll meet you guys once this stops loading, because it's probably going to take a while. Didn't take too long, actually. I thought it was going to take longer. That's fine. I don't have anything else, right? Okay. I want to see if I had any other Estus upgrading things, but that is wrong. Let's into the Catacombs we go. The Catacombs of Carthus. My scythe is not really gonna be that useful in this place, I think. Well, it's not gonna be bad, but it's not really gonna do anything too special either, I think. Well, it does, yeah, it does destroy the skeletons, right? I forgot about that. Alley-oop. Let me go this way. And kill this guy, so that I don't have to wait for the boulder to run back and forth. Or roll back and forth. Nice. I do two-shot these skeletons, which is pretty dang useful. And the ones that I don't two-shot get broken into pieces. You know what? No. I'm going to retract that. That thing I just said. The scythe is pretty dang good in the Catacombs of Carthus. I thought it wasn't going to be that useful because the skeletons are usually weaker to bludgeoning damage compared to striking damage compared to slicing damage. But it's fine. This weapon attacks heavy enough to the point that they just break into pieces when I attack them, which is, to be quite honest, the best thing you can have against these skeletons. Probably means that the bigger, like the Carthus swordsmen, are probably going to be pretty dang weak to all this stuff also. Which is pretty dang good. Let's go this way. I should have made it more pale, I think. But I like it though, I do like the way this character looks. While I wait for the boulder to return, because I'm not in the mood for running downwards. And then maybe getting hit by the boulder. Because the boulder can do quite a lot of damage. Ow. I was hoping you would die from that, but something in me kind of knew that that was not going to be happening. Alright, Carthus swordsman. Okay, into pieces. And again, wow. Okay, you know what? The scythe is the best in the Catacombs of Carthus. I found that like when I first used the scythe, it wasn't that amazing, but now I feel like it's a lot better. Well, it makes a buttload of sense. I've upgraded quite a lot, but still, this has been something with the curved sword playthrough too, and also the halberd playthrough. Where like if I go a little bit into the game, then the weapon becomes really good. It's either that or it's just because I usually begin my second session halfway through the game. And then I'm refreshed, or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to make sense out of it because it's not gonna get me anywhere anyway, so. For the time being, we should just focus on killing High Lord Nolweir. Wow, no. High Lord Volnir. Jesus. And then I can go into the Demon Ruins, get some more Estus, some more Titanite shenanigans. And win the game. Basically. So what are you gonna do? Is it gonna bring out his sword, or is it going to be... No, it's just gonna be a slam, okay. Oh! Now it's gonna bring out his sword. That's... pretty dang shitty. There we go. Let's see if I can... Nice. Huh, and because he has his sword out, he died in that way instead of getting dragged into the abyss. Or something. I don't know, that was weird. It was cool though, the fact that I managed to kill him. Did not think I was going to be able to do that. So I am, yeah, I'm happy. I'm content. Alright. Let me go and level up again. Let's see, because dexterity is going to give me a lot of damage. While endurance is going to make it so I can attack a little bit more. I also need more intelligence and faith, but I can wait still. I think damage is pretty dang important right now, next to stamina. Let's go for more damage. If I get 1,000 more souls, I should be able to get another level up. There we go. Yes, please.
Farewell, Ashen May.
Farewell, Ashen May. Let's go and burn you in that bone sword. And time to go into the Demon Ruins. Taking care of the demon. That's at the entrance. Getting all of the Titanite shenanigans that I need. Then going into the Demon Ruins themselves. And then going to get all the Estus upgrading materials in there. And then we are done with this entire place, which is pretty nice, because I'm not particularly too big of a fan of the Catacombs of Carthus. Well, I don't know, I actually quite like the Catacombs, it's just the Demon Ruins that are not particularly fun because of the enemy layout and the enemies, they're kind of annoying. It's not as bad as I used to think it was, but it's still a little bit annoying. Down the stairs we go. Stairs, yeah, sure, no, down the broken bridge we go. Alright, time to deal with the old demon. This can go all kinds of magical ways. That's a good attack for him to begin with, because it's easy to avoid and also be able to still hit him. Not doing a lot of damage against him. Ouch. Stupid skeleton. He was probably gonna get ready for like a big attack. He has some kind of like an explosion attack in a certain way where he very slowly picks up his weapon and then he decides to ram it into the ground and then a big old explosion happens, doing quite a sizable amount of damage. So if you can, I would definitely try to avoid it. There we go. We go and light the bonfire. And rest at it before the skeletons can reach me. That way I don't have to deal with those. Gotta love the respawning skeletons. Smoldering Lake. You know what, there's actually something like I think since yesterday or something, I've been watching a blind playthrough of Dark Souls 3. And it's so interesting to see people play this game blind. I actually really like seeing it. They're also playing it at the release date or somewhere around it. Which is pretty dang cool, because then, yeah, almost nobody knew what the hell was going on in that game. It's just in general cool to see. Kind of unfortunate that I didn't record my blind playthrough, but that's a long ass time ago. And also, I'm not particularly well, I like seeing other people do it blind. But I feel like for a Let's Playing format, it's very difficult. Because you need to like take regular breaks with Dark Souls, especially the first run that you do. And off he goes into the Wild Blue. And he falls down, okay, good. Because I need his stuff. I do find it interesting to see though, people playing Dark Souls blind. Also people just like, people just playing Dark Souls 3 normally. Instead of like, I'm so used to seeing modded shenanigans, which I've been watching online, and challenges and all that jazz, and like not a normal run, where somebody just starts playing the game and finding a weapon that they like and just rolling with it. They're just like actually thoroughly exploring the game, which is something that I haven't seen in a long ass time. And it's interesting to see. A lot of people have done like blind playthroughs of Dark Souls, especially Dark Souls 1. When the remastered came out, there are a lot of those. And I don't really like watching those, but that's also because I don't really like Dark Souls 1 too much. I feel like Dark Souls 1 is not particularly the best Dark Souls game to play for your first time. In my opinion, of course. But that's mainly because it's just... In my opinion, Dark Souls 1 is very unforgiving compared to the other Dark Souls games. Just with its like stage layout and the bosses and Blighttown. I feel like Blighttown is a pretty big one. That is an issue for a lot of people. And I also don't really, yeah. Whenever I see footage of that game, I'm always like, the game is so slow. Or it looks so slow to me. And quite surprisingly, that is not a thing that I have with Dark Souls 2. Which is very weird. Because a lot of people think that Dark Souls 2 has that. And it feels like very slow and sluggish. I think that a lot of people also... Well... Yeah, I do think that a lot of people do have like the nostalgia vibes, or the nostalgia glasses with Dark Souls 1. I will say, like, if there's one thing that Dark Souls 1 does pretty dang well, it's level design and world building. Yeah, it does do that pretty dang well. But the way that the game controls is just a little bit slow and clunky. But that's of course my opinion, and why am I even talking about this again? I've been talking about this so much. But that's because it's been bothering me so much. In a certain way. It's been bothering me so much that people hate on Dark Souls 2. Do I have Titanite Chunk? No, I need to go and do the jump. Yeah, it's just something that keeps on bothering me. And whenever I play this game, I like see things from Dark Souls 1 or whatever, or think of things from Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2, and then start talking about it again, and then yeah. Then I usually end up at the same conclusion, or the same... Yeah, I guess the same conclusion, or the same thing. Where I don't really understand why you would hate on games in general. Wow, that was good. I did not expect I was going to be able to do that. I don't let it bother me too much, though. Like, it's a thing I think about, but it doesn't bother me too much. It's not like it's not like it's ruining my life or anything. And I also think, like, if you don't like Dark Souls 2, like, when it comes to video footage, for instance, if you don't like Dark Souls 2, then you just don't watch the videos. Really. Like, if you're not interested in the game, then so be it. There's also a lot of people who don't care much for Dark Souls 3, for instance, which I really don't understand. But I will say, I am a guy who is a lot more focused on gameplay than on story, I would say. And that's the thing that a lot of people get bothered by in Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1. I'm sorry, Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. At least I think. I'm not sure about what I'm saying right now. Do I have... I have another bone shard, yeah. Do you have enough souls to level up? No. In the end, people have their opinions and they can share it all they want. And it's not like I'm gonna be able to stop them. And it's not like I care too much either, really. Well, I do care about other people's opinions. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that I don't care about other people's opinions, but... It also totally depends, man. Like, if you just have a different opinion at a certain point, you just have to accept that you have different opinions. And that's it. And that is what I have done. Ouch. I will say, the one thing that I haven't done in a long time... Oh, wait. Is play Dark Souls 2 alone. I have been playing Dark Souls 2, like the last 2 playthroughs that I've done of that game have been in co-op with Cube. One for the Let's Play and one before the Let's Play. I haven't played that game alone in a long time though, so... That is another thing that makes it... that makes it so that my opinion is... It wouldn't be invalid, I'm not gonna say that. But it is, like... It does change things, since I don't play... Like, since I haven't played on my own in a long time. Is the other guy gonna... Like, did he notice me? Or not? No, okay. And now he noticed me. Because I decided to move. Ouch. Oh my good lord. Well, that was a maneuver and a half. Whenever they do that attack, every single time. Whenever they do that attack and I get caught up in it, I'm dead. Every time. That attack, the same with like the fire breathing attack from the statues. If you get caught up in one of those, you're dead. There's no way. There's no way that you're going to be able to survive that, except if you were to wear like really fire resistant stuff or I don't know. Or if you're just ridiculously beefy in HP or whatever. That is not me. And there go my 10k souls. Because I died to the identical attack again. One of the reasons why I don't like the demon runes. Because these enemies are a little bit stupid. It's another one of those cases where magic is just overpowered in Dark Souls. It always has been overpowered, and it probably always will be overpowered. At least when the enemy uses it. Not when you use it. God, really? Let's go and recover my 0 souls. After losing 10k souls. That's pretty dang shitty though. I'm just getting the fuck out of here, I don't care. I want to go this way. So that this one guy is gonna come at me. Oh boy, okay. Really? He's gonna keep doing that attack because the game now knows that it works on me. There we go. No, shit can happen. Shit can and will definitely happen when you're playing Dark Souls. It's just the way it is. Tududum, tududum, tududum. I will say there might be a day where I'm gonna be able to enjoy Dark Souls 1 a little bit more, but I'm not sure. I also feel like another thing I'm gonna mention about why I don't really like Dark Souls 1 too much. One of the other reasons is because they do a lot of dick moves in Dark Souls 1, I feel. Like, well, not even dick moves. It's just a lot of the time it is so ridiculously annoying to fight bosses. Because of the fact that usually you have to run across the entirety of the world before you reach the boss. The same with like the bonfires and all that jazz. Another thing that I don't like is the fact that you cannot travel between bonfires, except for later on, and then even then you can only travel to very specific bonfires. It's just inconvenient. It's very annoying to maneuver your way around the world because of that fact. Dark Souls 1 is just a lot of doing the same thing again. You could, of course, debate that isn't that like Dark Souls in general? Kind of. But Dark Souls 1 has it the worst in my opinion. I will say Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 2 also have like a couple of areas in their respective games that are very annoying to deal with. Because of the fact there aren't that many bonfires, or just an annoying area, or an annoying mechanic or whatever. Like for instance the Demon Ruins in my opinion, which I don't like too much. And in Dark Souls 2, stuff like the Frigid Outskirts. Stuff like that. But for me, Dark Souls 1 is a game filled with needless running around. There's also, in my opinion, like, I feel like you always have to choose a weapon pretty dang early in the game. Like a good enough weapon to be able to deal with things without losing your shit. And yeah, it's just insane. Then you also have the issue of not being able to upgrade your weapons just anywhere. That's another part that I find very annoying. I'm sorry, no, yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing though, like, in the early game you cannot fast travel, which means, or like just travel via bonfires, which means that you're not going to be able to, like, very easily, like, if you're like, oh, this weapon looks pretty cool, let me go and farm some Titanite, or buy some, like, farm some souls and buy Titanite or whatever, and then upgrade the weapon. Well, that is, in my opinion, very difficult to do in Dark Souls 1, because it's not as easy to go back to the places where the blacksmiths are before you get the traveling available to you, of course. Whoopsie. Oh wow. Hate this attack because I don't know how to dodge it. Oh yeah, I was not sure if I was going to be able to avoid that. Wow, he's using moves and combos of moves which I don't think I've ever seen him do. And it's just in general doing annoying stuff. But that is this boss in general, I would say. That's why I don't like this boss either. This guy's very annoying to fight. I pressed the button, but I guess I was not fast enough. There you go. Goodbye. Not too bad. We did some weird shit as usual. But aside from that, everything went fine. I will definitely give Dark Souls 1 another chance though. Just playing it on my own at a certain point. Not doing co-op because then I'm gonna get invaded like crazy, and just going through it on my own and seeing what I can do with it. Sure. Because I was thinking, like, I think I said this before, but like, originally I was thinking about doing the weapon playthroughs for all of the Dark Souls games, which is insane, and I'm not gonna do it. Right now I'm just gonna be doing like the normal builds through all of the other games. Which I already explained, like the usual builds, like strength, dexterity, sorceries, miracles, pyromancy, stuff like that. That's what I'm gonna be doing for the other games, including Dark Souls 1. So could be that when I'm done with those places, that I'm gonna have a new appreciation for Dark Souls 1. Could also be that I'm gonna lose my shit and that I'm not gonna enjoy the game ever in my life again. That could also be the case. But I don't know. It is gonna be very weird to go back to stuff like Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1 after having played this game for so much. Oh well. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Just I was playing Dark Souls 3 The Weapon Playthroughs, and well, next episode we're gonna go and deal with Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Goodbye.